What's going on, y'all? We back here with another episode of And I Stand on It podcast. We got our boy Real Holla back in the building, man. What's up with you, boy?
What's up with it, Real?
Wait, my shit froze again? Damn, my shit froze.
Yeah, your shit froze, and I like to call
listen, I'm working. I gotta get a whole new internet service. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like, yeah. I gotta get a whole new internet situation going.
And last but not least, man, we got that boy 80, man. What's up with 80 West?
Oh man, another one like the other one, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Out here, man, enjoying the switch up of the weather, man. Out here, boy, this shit, you don't know what the fuck it's gonna do out here, boy. For real, it be 80 degrees, nigga, and then start raining, nigga, and then look like it's about to be a thunderstorm, and the next thing you know, it's sunny again, boy. So you can't dress for this shit. You just got to deal with it.
Hey, Real, you gotta take a trip out there to Houston, man. Go out there and fuck with them, man.
The crazy part is I've been to Houston twice with it. I've been to Houston. I was in Houston for like a week in 2024, October 2024, and then I was in Houston again in February 2025. I didn't know. Yeah, I know. I wasn't in touch with you, 80, while I was out there.
Yeah.
You know,
we would have
hit you up.
Yeah, it would have been live, man. It would have been live, man, for real.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's a fact. Because anywhere I go, I'm gonna hit people up. As long as you know.
Hell yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
I go, I'm gonna hit people.
Hey, especially when it's time to pay the town, man. Niggas got to pay the town when they pull up. Benz did a quick turnaround on me and shit, so we couldn't really, you feel me? We couldn't really, you know what I mean?
Man, I had two reasons to go into Houston. I was just going to meet up with him, and I was going to Trill Burger. That's it. Check. All right, time to go back home. That's it.
That nigga did exactly that, nigga.
Exactly that, bro.
In that order.
Good. I was in more traffic than I was being there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, for real.
Yeah. But yeah, check this out, y'all. So tonight, man, on the subject we're going to talk about is non-negotiables, man. And since it's us three here, I want to go on a male perspective on non-negotiable as a man. When you dated someone or in a relationship with a woman, you know, I know a lot of people have standards until the feelings get involved, and everybody have boundaries until they lose somebody. So today I want to talk about, today's culture with men.
I know Real goes say. I know
what he gonna start off with. This guy we gonna start with no kids. I already know what he gonna say. So, he gonna start there first. He said we gonna get this shit straight.
Off the rip, before we talk about anything else.
That nigga Real gonna be like, man, this nigga Real gonna be 60 years old. He gonna tell the 6-year-old lady, hey, you better not have no kids.
or no grandkids.
He gonna switch. He gonna get you with the kids. He gonna give in on that. She better have no grandkids. They bet that car grandma. He might give in on the others. But yeah, man, I want to jump in, man, and just talk about today's culture, man, and how y'all see it and how y'all feel about men. We ain't got nothing to do with women, but y'all boundaries when it comes to dating and relationship, man. So I'm gonna start off with 80, man. And do you think when men do set boundaries, do you think women pay attention to it? Do you feel that some boundaries get crossed because you want to be with that woman so bad that you start to disrespect yourself, knowing internally how you feel like, I don't really tolerate that. You know what I'm saying? But
I think that speaks more to the character of the man. You know what I mean? I think if you come in with them boundaries established and come in with your do's and don'ts established, it off the rip, it sets the tone. You know what I mean? And I think that's where a lot of people fall short especially a lot of the dudes, because a lot of times, you know, even on here, we had talked about it. A lot of dudes, their number one concern is how she looks, and that don't always carry the weight. You know, like I always said, that's not always it. Looks is what gets us pulled in, but the looks can't be all it is. And you know what I'm saying? We done heard brothers say how they'll tolerate some shit as long as she fine, as long as they fucking or whatever the deal is going on. And I think that's where cats fall short. You got to come in already establishing what your boundaries are or what you not. And obviously when you meet somebody, we all know you usually meet their representative. You don't necessarily meet the person who they really gonna be. You don't know who a motherfucker really gonna be until you in the thick of it, unless they just flamboyant with their shit and everything they wearing it up front. You know what I mean? But I think when men in this era, when a man sets boundaries, a lot of these women ain't familiar with dudes that set boundaries. So that's when the term sassy and all that old new weird shit come out. You know what I mean? Because they're not used to a man that values himself enough to even have standards or boundaries. You feel what I'm saying? and a lot of that comes from, like I said, the character of the man. If you're an established man and you know your life is your program and you operate in a certain capacity, you need to set the boundaries so it ain't no misunderstandings. You know what I'm saying? You need to, you know, if you know your thing is you don't want no girl that's out in the club, don't go to the club looking for no girl.
So, you know, when you said a man setting a boundary, but a man lay his law down on what his program is, and then, like you said, you got women nowadays using the term, oh, he's sassy or whatnot. Do you think a lot of men, they do have standards, but if the ones that chase women so bad, then they let go of what their standards really are just to please the woman he's chasing?
We see that every day. We see that every day with some dude who, you know, who probably had good intentions in the whole nine for the woman that he chose or whatnot, but he dealing with shit that's way beyond the ballpark of anything he ever been dealt with, because and women do it too. I mean, you know what I mean? When you fall for somebody, like they say, a fool in love. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call it fool in love. Because the motherfucker love what you willing to do for love. It's a lot of motherfuckers that get in a situation with somebody and they had standards, but because of their feelings and emotions towards this person, they deal with some shit that they normally wouldn't even deal with.
Okay. Let me ask you, Real, I'm gonna come to you, man. Let me ask you this. What are your standards? We're gonna start it off with you, man. When you meet women, whether she's your girlfriend or whether you just in a dating phase, what is your law of the land, man? What are your standards? What do you tell her, hey, look, man, to deal with me or to be in a relationship with me, or we gonna both take this serious, this what I tolerate, this what I don't tolerate.
So, see, I don't even want to start because y'all niggas, I'm not fucking with y'all. Y'all niggas already, Okay, so this is the thing. I was on Kendra twice. Both times I was on Kendra, I said what my standards are or what my preferences are, right? And then I said, what are my deal breakers? The thing with me is that there was a time, especially when I was heavy in the entertainment scene, that like I dealt with a woman and I would tell them they got to accept my lifestyle, right? They got to accept what I'm involved in. And now that I'm not in that scene like that no more, it actually, which now I understand why certain women didn't deal with me, but I understand now, like, because now I'm like, yo, if we can't enjoy each other in the house, I can't deal with you. You know what I'm saying? If you smoke, I can't deal with you, right? I don't smoke. I may smoke a little hookah, but I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke weed.
So is that a deal breaker? Is that a deal breaker for you though?
Yeah, like weed, like a heavy pot smoker. is a deal breaker. A cigarette smoker, I don't care how much you smoke. You smoke cigarettes, it's just a deal breaker, period. You know what I'm saying? But weed, if it's like a chick that's like, you know, on occasion here and there at nighttime, she might want something to relax. You know what I'm saying? But one of those chicks that's like on the wake up, at lunch, at dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Rolling up when you pick her up.
Yeah, like
yeah,
like I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Also too, it's like, I'm gonna be honest. I prefer a woman not have kids. I just don't want to raise nobody else's kid. I've been a stepchild, so I know what comes with having a mixed family. You know what I'm saying? I know
that shit ain't for the week. That shit ain't for the week. I'll tell you that now.
It's not. And then the other thing that I don't think people realize is that it's mental, financial, all together. You know what I'm saying? It's
emotional too. It's emotional too.
Right, I forgot that. Yeah. It's emotional, mental, and financial, all combined in one. At the same time, you trying to get to know a woman and you trying to learn her and understand her, and then at the same time trying to understand and learn her child. Yeah, then not only that, depending on the father's involvement, now you got to learn and understand this man.
Yeah.
So when you combine all of that together, right? And yeah, you know, and the only reason why I think my opinion is the reason why I feel like it's easier for men with kids than it is women with kids, as far as like usually the kids are with the women. You know what I'm saying? So for the men, it's not as hard unless you take custody of your children and the woman, and then y'all move in together. That's where that differs for men and women. But in most cases, the child is with
the woman.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Real. Not to cut you off. Let me ask you a question. So say you meet a chick, y'all vibing. She hella cool. She your speed. She the whole nine. Just for instance, she got a 5-year-old son, but her son's father passed away. He's no longer in the life, and she's a shorty that's in play that might want to have a baby with you, or you might want to. She's someone you can see yourself having a child with. Let me say that. Would at that point, when you know there will be no other involvement from the child's father, and I'm not saying it to be mean, wishing that on nobody, you know, let me make sure I put that out there. But if that happened to be the case, you and this shorty is vibing, she's been on she kind of been out of the dating scene for a while because she lost her kid's father. I'm just painting you a scenario. And you and her is vibing, she cool people, everything is smooth with her, and she's also somebody you can see yourself having a child with as well. Is that something that you would approach, or would you not fuck with it?
I could fuck with it if they have one child. Now, 2 children, 2 or better. That's just that's a lot. But one I could do.
And that's why I said that age too. That's why I said that age too. Because at 5, if you come into a child's life at 5 and you and shorty hit it off and y'all end up getting married, that's basically turns into your son. You know what I mean? At that point, you know what I mean? If you meet a chick and she got a 5-year-old kid when you meet her, and y'all kick it off, y'all set it off, boom, it's good. And then you end up having a baby with her too. That ends up being your son.
Right. But that's why I said I could do a certain, like I could do and honestly, if the woman still wants to have kids and and she got one, I could do, and the father is, God forbid, he's not alive or in jail.
Well, let's just not say not alive. Let's just say the nigga, he just ain't involved. He don't come around. He ain't been around the whole fight. He has no problem coming around.
I need him to be not alive or in jail for life.
Nigga, Rail is cold.
Nah, let me tell you.
Nah,
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, 80. Let me tell you why, 80. Because you know it's going to piss me off. If I raise this kid turned out to be some kind of something phenomenal.
Yeah.
Right? And the pops come out the woodworks talking about that's my child and this.
But by then it's gonna be too late.
Nah, it's going. I don't even want to deal with it. I don't even want to. He's gone. He's not. He could never come.
That nigga said he got to be unalive. This nigga Rail is crazy.
He said he got to be. He said he got to be unalive or in jail. One of the two.
That's what he likes.
That nigga got to have the L. He got to have the L behind it. If it ain't no L behind it, Rail ain't fucking with it. If the nigga ain't got an L behind it.
Have you guys ever tolerated something though, while dating someone just to keep the relationship going?
Yeah, I have, but see, for me, I'm complex, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I come from a certain background that you know what I'm saying, allowed me to be able to kind of do what the fuck I wanted to do, and that's always kind of been my standard. So one of the things about me was I had to keep it a buck from the jump. Whatever was going on with me, with whoever I was dealing with, because I had other things going on that didn't put no leashes on nothing that I was doing. So when I was maneuvering the way I was maneuvering, it was kind of already open. Anybody who was fucking with me knew that I had this situation over here and I had this situation over here, and that's how I rolled. You know what I mean? Because that just was my norm. That was my standard. That's not saying that's everybody, but that was my norm. You know what I mean? And so when you break away from that and then you get into a monogamous relationship, or when you're only dealing with one person and the whole nine, sometimes it kind of puts you in that situation now, because now you getting the whole of one person, because this the person you spend all your time with. You know what I mean? You giving everything to this one person. You all in with one person. And as I started coming through that carousel life, it kind of started making me look at what you want and what you don't want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you get with somebody, you fucking with them, y'all cool. You know what I'm saying? Everything be straight. And then you start seeing little shit like, oh no, this ain't fresh. Or no, this ain't cool. Motherfucker move a little differently than what you expected. And you go through those relationships. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that went through a couple of them to where this thing was hella cool about her, but then this thing wasn't. It's always one that's give and take. Like, you know what I mean? It'll be this one thing about her that'll make you vibe with her, and then through the course of what's going on, you start seeing this little thing, and this turns into a pattern. And he's like, nah, this ain't cool. You feel me? Or this ain't something I want to fuck with. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey,
I think too. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Get your thought out.
I think the other thing too is that we're in a space now though. We're in a space now though that there's more where there are more options now for people, right? So I think that it makes people accept less bullshit. Because like there was a time that when it used to be a time that when you did before social media, right? Before any social media, really the only people that you saw was your neighborhood, your job, maybe when you went to the shopping area close to you, right? You know, it wasn't like
it wasn't open access like it is now.
Yeah, it wasn't access all over the place. You know, and if you did meet somebody, it's because you traveled, right? So like if you met somebody like me, for instance, right? I came from New York. I went to Cali. I was in school with y'all, right? And then I went back to New York. So if I had your number or your address, I could call you, or I could write you, right? And that was the only. But for me, yeah, now I was in touch with more people on a whole nother coast, as opposed to like dudes in my neighborhood that only seen the girls in the neighborhood at school or work, or you know what I'm saying? So I think
I think that's what's put a damper on this shit though, because like you said, people are less willing to even try. Even fuck tolerating bullshit. People are less willing to try in this era that we in, because it's so accessible for them to have somebody else, or it's so accessible for them to get attention from somebody else, that they don't even value putting in the work no more. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't even value putting in the work no more. You know what I mean? So it's like that's another flaw of this new generation that we in as well now too. Back then, motherfuckers was holding on to something because they knew what they had. You know what I'm saying? They knew what they had. Now motherfuckers getting false. Motherfuckers getting false. You know what I'm saying? False indications through social media, thinking because a motherfucker likes your picture that they really like you. Or a motherfucker think because, you know, a motherfucker in your DMs that they really really like you. You feel me? So it's a lot of attention seeking. It's a lot of you know what I mean? We just in a whole other time with it right now, man. And so that's what makes the make or break of having standards or having non-negotiables even more important. Because if you come into it with that, you know what you're willing to accept and what you're willing to not accept. You won't put yourself in no bad situation. You feel me?
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me?
Real back up on here, man. Let me ask you this. I don't know, it just went away. Let me ask you this. What's one thing if you guys were in a relationship or dating, what's one thing a lady can do and y'all walk away like, no, I'm good? I don't care how much time was invested. You just walk away, say, I'm good.
One thing that one thing that a woman could do that I'm just like, I'm good. Like, how far in are we? How far in are we? Like, is it I'm just getting to know her? We've been dating for a minute. How far in?
I mean, just whatever. Just whatever.
Okay. Well, one of the things that I might leave instantly in the beginning, if you ask for money, I might be out of there.
Nah, that's a deal breaker off the rip.
Yeah. You ask for money, I might be out of there.
There ain't no might. That's off the rip. That's the first thing that's gonna get you.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing, and she has some money.
That's the number one thing. She can cheat. Disconnected. Hey, look, if she cheat, I ain't gonna know about it. But asking me to my face and put some goddamn money, that's a deal breaker. Because she was doing whatever she was gonna do before she was fucking with me, regardless. You know what I mean? She ain't gonna come tell you she was cheating. I think for me, another big one for me though, man, is cleanliness, man. Like I done met some attractive women, bro, and they car be dirty than a motherfucker, or they house be dirty. Like, bro, that do it for me, because I'm like, I don't even want to hang out with you no more. I don't even want you to come to my spot or none of that.
So you say if the car dirty?
If the car dirty, her house probably dirty. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's what I was told. OG told me that a long time ago. If her car dirty, her house probably dirty too. You know what I'm saying? She don't take pride in what she got. Old ass French fries in the back and shit. Hella black and mild tips in her shit. Goddamn blood wrappers inside her shit. Old tampon packages, wrappers in the side of her shit. Hey.
Nah, this literally listen.
Chick-fil-A bags in the back of her shit.
Literally happened. It's literally happened. And I'm not lying to y'all. I'm not capping. I'm telling you, I literally could have slept with a woman and didn't sleep with her because of that reason right there. Yo, yeah. Like I literally could have, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing it.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Let me ask y'all this then. If a woman talk crazy to y'all, do y'all treat that as a warning the first time, or is that automatically a deal breaker?
Automatic deal breaker. Automatic deal breaker.
What'd you say, Burns?
If a woman talk crazy to you, this the first time she did it. Is that a deal breaker for you? Or
yeah. Nah.
Well, it depends. Like, okay. I will say this. This is what I will say. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, can you hear me? This is what I will say.
Yeah.
I'll give her one, because after I check you about it, the second time will be on me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you one, because you might not realize the type of nigga that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But after that one, if I learn that this is just who you are, if it wasn't an isolated incident where you just lost your cool or something, because we all lose our cool every now and then. So I'll accept that one, but it also depends what gets said. If it's nigga, you know what I mean? You can call it a bitch ass nigga or something like that. Well, that's it, man. I ain't gonna be able to do it no more. You get to talking about a nigga kids or say some more crazy shit or something like that. It ain't it. You know, she
I'll give you that. I hear that word one time, it's a wrap.
Yeah. I hear that one time, it's a wrap. Stephanie said if she don't get
I'm
head,
gonna tell you something else too.
That's a no. That's a no.
I'm gonna tell you something else too. I'm gonna tell you something else. If I see she quick, like if we out and I see she quick to pop off, like if I see like somebody just say somebody, I don't know, walk by us funny or nothing,
or cut her off or something. Yeah.
Yeah, she starts spazzing. Yeah, I'm out of there. Because you already know
that'll put you in some bullshit.
Yeah, you gonna have me in some bullshit. And if they holding and I ain't holding, yeah, it's gonna be bad for me. You feel what I'm saying? Either or way, you might lose. Because if he beat you up, he's gonna look at you funny after that. You know what I'm saying? So either or way. So you might as well get out of there because you ain't even. That's recipe for disaster. I think another thing too, because I remember talking to Shorty, and I remember her asking me if I knew how to fight, and I was just like, if you asking me if I know how to fight, like where the fuck are we gonna be at? I'm gonna be having a fight. So that just means that you gonna have us in some bullshit. Because I don't even be in places where I gotta worry about fucking throwing my.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, hey, I want to get back to something you had said, 80, about you said you'll take one. You'll take it the first time until you check her. And then going forward is when you say you'll walk away. So you think it's up to the man, and in any relationship, you got to teach a woman how to treat you.
I'm not gonna say you should have to teach a woman how to treat you, because I think women kind of come how they are. But I think if a woman is feeling you on a real level and she see how you operate, so her last nigga might have tolerated that, so she didn't know no better. But now she fucking with you, and you a whole caliber different nigga. You don't go for none of that. Well, she get the one time to fuck up. You know what I mean? On something like that. I'm gonna give her that one, because maybe she was mouthy with the last nigga and he was okay with it. If she gonna continue to fuck with me or be in my program, then she might understand that's unacceptable. You feel what I'm saying? And as it would be the same if that was for her too. You know what I mean? If you really want to fuck with somebody, you gonna observe how they get down, and you gonna realize is this my cup of tea or not. So I would give her that one, just depending on what was said, honestly, because it all depends on what was said. You know what I'm saying? Right. We didn't establish that. But outside of that, nah, if this is who she is, every time she get her little feathers ruffled, she want to pop off, or she want to get loud, or I ain't got time for all that shit, man. Niggas is too old for any of that extra shit. I'm just cool. I'm low key. So I don't need nobody that's gonna blow up the spot every time they get in their feelings or every time they feel some type of way. You know what I mean? I'm low key. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with it.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I agree with 80. You get one. Yo, who the fuck is you talking to?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, cause sometimes they don't be knowing, and you can't.
And I'm gonna say it in the calmest way. Who the fuck is you talking
to? Yeah.
And then after that, yeah, determine the rest, how this is gonna go.
Yeah, real talk. Cause you can't see another thing I realized too is off the rip, it's some women gonna come with some habits that the last nigga might have been cool with that you wasn't cool with. This is all part of the learning process though. So, and we ain't talking about somebody you just kicking it with or you just hanging with. Somebody you got a genuine interest in and you starting to learn this person. You got to learn the person that you're fucking with. You know what I mean? And so that goes both ways. So now you learning her vibe, she learning your vibe. And by the time y'all get somewhere, if y'all make it to the 6-month line or something like that, by then y'all pretty much know each other's vibe. Y'all know how each other get down. You know what I mean? Within 6 months of dating somebody, you kind of got, you should have a pretty fair assessment of who that person is. You know what I mean?
So let's say, let me ask y'all about effort then. How long would you tolerate, or how long would you even continue to pursue a woman? I mean, y'all might talk daily, but y'all might talk every once in a while. You say you reach out to her, it be nonchalant, or you reach out to her, she respond back what she want. How important is effort to y'all? And do y'all walk away right away? Like, say you applying all the pressure, you putting in the effort, but the effort is minimum on her side. Do y'all keep pursuing it, or would y'all walk away and just let that go?
It depends on how many other people. If I'm dealing with other people, but there's no commitment, like I might be just talking to other people, like I'm not in serious, right? Like I'm just getting to know people. I'm going by who's consistent. You're not consistent. I might hit you up. It might get to a thing where I'm just hitting you up because I'm bored, right? And then seeing if and then if you respond, you respond. If you don't, you don't. But if there's somebody being consistent and communicating, calling, texting, FaceTime, all that, I'm not even going to think about hitting you up. I'm actually going to forget about you. I got a three strike rule. I hit you up. First of all, I'm going to hit you up one time. I don't hear from you. I'm going to hit you up a second time. The third time, I'm going to make sure to see if you good. If I don't hear from you after that third time, you won't hear from me no more.
You nicer than me, nigga.
Because
you nicer than me. You nicer than me, nigga.
But like I said, that's only because I'm bored, right? That's only because there's nobody. If I'm not being entertained by nobody else, or like, you know what I'm saying? It's a born, or I'm here and nothing's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm bored as shit, right? I'm out here. I ain't been going out. I ain't doing shit. So I might hit somebody up and be like, yo, what's up? And then see they don't respond back. All right.
What y'all got to say about this comment right here on the screen?
And ain't nobody doing training to the go word out of civil respect.
Right. That's true too.
What's up, Matt? What's up, Matt?
I think another thing might get you cut off too, is like if I do hit you up, but then I see you on social media, or you.
Hold that thought. Good. Glad you brought that up. Hold that thought. So, how y'all feel if y'all texting a woman, reaching out, she say, I had to work, or I'm at work, or I'm at the gym, or I had to do this, I'm running errands, but then she forget that y'all social media friends. while you at the gym, you had all kind of time to pose for that mirror, all in the camera, you all on social media, writing these long ass posts.
Yeah,
You doing all this and that on social media, but then she told you, "Oh, my bad, I didn't get back to you because I was busy because I had all this thing to like her world was so busy, but you had time for all the petty shit though."
But that lets you know that that right there for a real one. See, with me, that would just let me know where her motherfucking priorities was. You know what I'm saying? Where her priorities is. You know what I mean? If she's more worried about the attention from everybody else with that picture that she had to take, as opposed to tapping in with you, that lets you know where you stand in line. That lets you know where you stand in line, and that's cool because I'd rather know up front what it's gonna be than to keep pursuing somebody that's on bullshit. I had her, and on the flip side, I done had women tell me before they was cool on talking to me because I didn't call them multiple times a day, or you know what I'm saying, or I might have was talk. We might have talked Monday and Tuesday. We didn't talk Wednesday, Thursday. It was, oh, you know, you ain't talked to me in 24 hours. You feel me? Like I done had women tell me that, like straight up, like, oh, you know, we ain't talk. You ain't called me every day, or you ain't called me multiple times. Like I'm like, nigga, this shit is weird, nigga. You know what I mean? So it all depends on the individual, man. You know what I mean? What you willing to deal with, or what you willing to accept. Because to me, that's weird. If you just start talking to somebody, we just talking. We just start talking, boom, 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 and then a week in, if we miss a day of talking, you talking about I left you hanging or whatever the deal is. You feel me? Because the other person is just busy.
I mean, I think too.
They're gonna flip. That's the flip right there.
It's always the flip, man.
I think it go. I think at the end of the day, first of all, one thing I learned in life. When a woman's attracted to you, when a woman is feeling you, she gonna hit. I don't give a fuck what she got going on. I don't care if it's 10 kids in the back.
Yeah, real talk.
If a woman is 100% fully into you, your phone is going to ring. She's gonna hit you. She's gonna text you. She like, yeah. I don't care what nobody say. Anytime somebody truly into you, they gonna hit your phone.
On top, especially a woman, because a woman will call, a woman will hit you just to tell you she was thinking about you, or you know, I'm about to go into work. I'm about to go into work real quick. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you, or I'll call you when I get off, or what you want to do later on. Like a woman that's really into you, that's what she gonna be on. She gonna be on that. You feel me? So that lets you know too. And I'm about consistency. When I was dating prior to me getting married and shit, when I was out there dating and shit, you know what I'm saying? I had the numbers going. So if I'm talking to 2 or 3 or 4, whatever's going on right now, the one that's the most consistent is the one that I'm fucking with. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's going down the line. Like, you know what I mean?
But that's what I was saying. Yeah.
The effort you putting in is the energy you getting. You feel what I'm saying? So the one that's popping the most, or the one that's really, you know, on it, that was the one that I was, you know what I'm saying, moving. You know what I mean? That's how I was moving.
I think too.
Kayla with that bullshit. That's that bullshit, Kayla. That's that shit that you must be telling the nigga that you fucking with.
Nah,
I just be too busy.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that only because I just feel like women's emotions get more involved, and that's why I feel like they're gonna communicate more. You know, like women will communicate more.
Because when they like you, they want you, if they like you, they want you to know. It ain't no playing no games and all that. Like a woman is really into you, because I'm sure all of us have been there. You know what I'm saying? Where you know what I'm saying? You start hollering at somebody and she on your line. She calling you every 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like
making sure you eat, making sure you ate, making sure man. How was your day.
All of that. You know what I mean? And so that effort that the motherfucker putting in, that lets you know, because we make time for the shit that we want. Don't get it twisted. Like I don't give a fuck how busy a motherfucker is. If you want something, you making time for it. Ain't no way around it. You feel what I'm saying?
What's I'm gonna each one of y'all, man, take turns on this. Give me three boundaries when y'all meet somebody that y'all put out there. Like, I don't tolerate this, or this. I'm just letting you know right now that happened, it's gonna be a wrap. And her having a kid don't count. So just three things.
You gotta get 3 freshmen, real. You gotta get 3 freshmen, real.
So what you say? What you say, real?
One, I'm not tolerating inconsistency. I'm not tolerating ignorance. I'm not tolerating ignorance, and I'm not and cleanliness. Yeah, I'm not tolerating those. Yeah, like if you got bad hygiene, if you're ignorant and like you're rude and disrespectful and to like that's about ignorance. That's all ignorance. It's all in one category to me. And then inconsistency.
You sound like you're underwater.
Shit. Like,
there we go.
What you say, 80? What's your 3, 80?
I'm not going for no disrespect. The cleanliness thing is guaranteed, and I don't want no chick that's hella nice to everybody, all up in everybody's goddamn face and shit, all flirty. And I'm not cool with that. I ain't with that shit. Bitch, sit your hand down somewhere. What's wrong with you? All up in everybody's face and shit, some goddamn way. If you don't sit your motherfucking hand down somewhere, hey, for real. There was like 3 things off the rip for me.
I can't even lie. The reason why I can't say that one, because I'm a people person. So like people talk to me in the street all the time. Like I'm always like, even when I go like to restaurants and stuff like that, like people always like, like you see, I got the energy, like, so I can't even say that. I can't even, because then I would be a hypocrite by saying that.
No, but see, there's a difference of somebody that's friendly. I mean, like, just polite, and then there's a motherfucker that's too goddamn friendly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You know, an extra friendly broad. You know what I'm saying? She smiling, laughing, and touching on niggas while she talking and all that extra. I ain't with all that shit, girl. Sit your ass down somewhere. You know what I mean?
You ain't lying, boy. Because I say, okay, it's one thing, you just a nice person.
Yeah.
But that extra friendly. Like, I remember I went to the Enterprise one time, and it was a girl with me, and you just all this extra talking to the rental car boy and all this other extra stuff, but you ain't had no conversation for the woman that was standing over there. Say, we ain't gonna do all this, man. It's just too much communication. But my tolerance, bro, I'm not gonna tolerate no lying. I'm not gonna tolerate no out in the streets. And I just ain't gonna tolerate. I don't like oh man, it's the cigarette smoke. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? But here, hey, 80. Steph said, "What you mean too nice? What's too nice supposed to mean?" Hold on, Steph. He trying to get his thing together. They done logged out, log back in. But too nice on my end is just probably being in a whole lot of men faces. They're just unnecessary. Like, it's one thing you saying hello and you saying hi, but you just doing the most, man, to stay in another person's face. That's what my definition of being way too nice. What's y'all definition of too nice? Stephanie want to know.
No, that's what it is. All that touchy-feely is.
Hold on, I just wanted to address. The only thing I say, and I try to tell this to people, the only thing about lying, the lying thing, you don't know a person's lying until you catch them.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why I try to say to people, lying is not a immediate deal breaker or something that I'm not going to tolerate. Like, I'm not going to tolerate it if I find out you lying later on, I'm gonna cut you off right away. But in the beginning, I don't know you lying. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know you lying. I don't know you ain't got no boyfriend. I don't know.
Some of that shit you're not gonna find out until you actually start intervening with this person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why when it comes to the non-negotiables off the rip are kind of surface because it's the initial breaking the ice of the person that you plan on dealing with to find out if we can even proceed any further. So a lot of that shit is surface. You don't the loyalty and all the other shit that might come along with, you know, with something that's actually a committed relationship. That shit don't come until later on. There are certain things that initiate whether we either in position to take this any further or we need to cut this shit off right now. If you meet a girl and y'all kicking it or whatever, and you go to, you know, I go or whatever, just say we don't really go to pull it to no woman's crib, but just say you do, and you pull it to the crib, and mind you met her in the mall, she was looking good, y'all wrapped the tapes, y'all talked on the phone or whatever, y'all went out to go eat dinner, now she invite you to the crib. You come to the crib, and the crib is just not it. It's ferocious, it's not it, the whole nine, boom, boom. Now mind you, this might be 3 weeks in. You feel me? This might only be a month in. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, that lying part, Stephanie talking about, look, man, I think if you're really paying attention to someone when they talking, man, you're going to know when they lying. And I think it depends on what these lying are, because you could have told me some story. You forgot what you told me. We could be kicking it next week and we talking about that subject again. And that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? Like, hold on now. You told me last week, or hey, and you know the general questions. Y'all meet each other. They ask you the same shit. What's your longest relationship? When was your last? When did you break up? When When the last time you dated somebody? When the last time you had sex? All these benefits of the new person. And you tell me, oh, I just had sex one time way back when, and then we talk again, and then something just came out. See, whether you did or not, you don't really owe that to me because it's your past or whatnot. But I'm about to judge you now because you just told a fucking lie for no reason. You know what I mean? And it was something small. So now you can lie to me about anything. I would not even start the relationship.
But let's be real. A pathological liar, they know what they're doing. And if somebody really want to get over on you, you don't know right away. Like, you ain't gonna figure that shit out right away. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's not that easy for somebody who lies like that. It's not really that. I know people that I caught people lying all the time, and it's like the people I'm seeing them lie to other people, and you like, nigga, you know you ain't got, you know what I'm saying? But like, we know, like, yeah, I might know the person's lying, but who they lying to? I done seen people get away with lying to other people and get very far on the lie.
You got to remember, you got to be good. Hey, Stephanie, I get your point, but I think you saying it backwards on that. When a motherfucker telling the truth, they don't have to try to remember a lie. But when a nigga is lying a lie, he got to remember the lies.
To keep it going.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he going and they going to remember if their goal, especially when it comes to men or women lying to somebody, they're gonna hold that lie. Perfect example. How many women, and only women could do this, how many women out there have dealt with men for years and lied about that kid being theirs?
Yeah, they done done that.
Am I right or wrong? How many women have known?
Hey, I don't care what the topic is. This boy gonna find a way to get a kid up in that motherfucking topic. You be talking about cereal. Oh yeah, the cereal's going too fast. You just got a kid.
I had to use that as an example because how many times have we heard? You feel what I'm saying? Like, how many times have we heard of women lying to a man about the child being their kid? You know what I'm saying? And how long? Yeah. And in some men's cases, how long has that lie going on? Right or wrong. So this is what I'm saying. You don't know a person's. I just use that for an example because that's a clear case of somebody could lie to you for years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be lying to you for years without you knowing. You know what I mean? So we can't say like, oh, we gonna find a lie out right away. It's a lot of people out there that will lie about something and men or women and carry the lie out into the bitter end. How many dudes how many dudes that have been in double life situations where they got a whole nother
family and shit. They got a whole family. They got a whole family.
Whole new family.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So this what I'm saying is, if somebody's really out to lie and they gonna hold that story. They're gonna hold that story. So that's why I always say the lying thing to me. Down the road, yes. If I catch you lying about something serious, you cut off. But in the beginning, I can't say that's a non-negotiable in the beginning because I don't even know if you're lying. You know what I'm saying?
Who do y'all think tolerate more? Y'all think women tolerate more from men, or you think men tolerate more from women?
I think it's equal, man. I think it's equal because there's so many dudes that's unhappy with the shit that they gotta tolerate from the women that they deal with, and then on the flip side, it's a lot of women that are broken because they were dealing with niggas that they done put up with so much shit. Because that's on the flip side, that's the woman that most niggas end up running into. You know what I'm saying? When you in the dating scene, and you in a pool of women that have already been hurt by several other niggas before you even got a chance to even get to her. You understand what I'm saying? And then, so I think it's equally. I think it's equally yoked, but obviously there's more women than there is men, so that might play a role in the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because men deal with bullshit. I don't know if I'm nobody to say the majority of married men right now. At least half. I'll say at least half, and I'm being generous by saying at least half have some type of dislike about where they're at with the shit they got to deal with in their marriage. Because them is the same niggas that'll sit inside their driveway for 30 minutes before they go in the house. Them is the same niggas that end up cheating because the woman they got at the house they're not happy with. Them is the same niggas that end up with domestic violence cases because they done went inside the bitch head. Them the same niggas that end up blowing their goddamn brains out, suicide, making a male suicide rate higher than the motherfucker. All them niggas be married.
So would y'all say women tolerate more?
No.
In the dating stage, and men tolerate more in the marriage stage?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Definitely.
That's a fact. Because the divorce rate, the divorce for women divorcing men is higher.
Women is 70% of the divorce rate. It's by women. 70%.
Yeah.
Give you an example of what? What you talking about?
Women lead in divorce in the United States.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely do.
Yeah. So men definitely. You know what it is?
The women to women marriages, divorce rate is higher than women to men or men to men or anything else. They'll let you know we ain't the problem. They'll let you know we ain't the problem. You know what I'm saying? They'll let you know we ain't the problem. The woman to woman divorce rate is higher. The woman to woman divorce rate is higher than woman to man divorce rate.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah,
I saw that stat. So since y'all wanted to have equal rights and equal marriages and all that, hey, I tell women, y'all go ahead and marry each other so y'all can see what men go through. And now the stats coming out that women on women divorce is the highest out of all.
Women to women is the highest divorce. They can't even stand themselves.
There was even a woman. She was a lesbian, and she said that she wrote a book. I think she wrote a book. I don't know if the woman unalived herself or something, or she wanted to, but she wrote a book saying that she sees what men go through because she was the man in her relationship.
Okay.
And she wrote a book about
got a wake up call on that ass.
Being with a woman drove her.
Yeah.
Y'all agree with Kayla just said? She said men are more loyal, not faithful, but loyal.
Yeah.
I agree.
I could agree with that. I could agree with that.
Okay, Kayla, you said something that made some sense. Okay.
They might fool around, but they're going back home.
Yeah, and also when not even when they got to do it as fooling around, but also when you hear the phrase about a man who sacrifices happiness for his family and a woman who sacrifices her family for her happiness, you know what I'm saying? That's the direction I was talking about when I said more men deal with more shit, because the majority of the men in a lot of these marriages and relationships, they're taking on the burden of the whole goddamn family. The woman don't take that burden in the marriage, and not in no real marriage. I mean, you know what I mean? 90% of the time, that man has to take on the burden of something going on. I told y'all before, the OG dude told me one day, he said, man, the reason why a man got to lead his household, because if something go wrong, they ain't going to never ask, what did the women do? If y'all lose your house, it's going to be, what was the man doing? If you lose the car, it's going to be, what was the man doing? If anything go wrong, it's never going to be, what is the woman doing? Ever. It's all the first person anyone going to ask, if it's your in-laws, people you know, anything going on, the very first thing that's going to be asked is, well, what did that man do?
What does she disagree about? I just want to know what stuff.
Stephanie always be disagreeing. She disagreeing with what Kayla said, that men are more loyal, not faithful, but more loyal. Stephanie disagreeing with that.
Yeah, because
we are more loyal.
Because she not understanding the definition of faithful and loyal.
Yeah. That's real.
Men
deal with a lot of shit. You gotta think about
I'm gonna tell you another thing too. If I meet a chick and I get her Instagram or her social media, if she's thirst trapping on her social media, I'm not. So I'm no longer looking at you to date you. I'm looking at you to smash.
Yeah.
So if she on there thirst trapping, you know what I'm saying? She's showing
you know what she's looking for.
Yeah. But you know the funny thing about that though, and this is why I say sexualization doesn't exist, because the reason why I say sexualization doesn't, it only exists if a woman is dressed in head to toe, she's fully covered. Like, let's just say a woman that's like Muslim, right? And she's covered head to toe. If you look at that woman in a sexual way, that's sexualizing a woman. You understand? But if a woman is dressed and she's out in a club, not at the pool, not at the beach, not at nowhere where you wear a bathing suit, and she's dressed a certain way, that's sexualization, because you are now showing off things that men are attracted to sexually. So that's the difference. That's why I'm like, sexualization only exists if you're looking at a woman that is dressed a certain way and you're sexualizing her. She's in a business suit. She got her skirt down to her ankles. She's fully clothed, whatever, and that's sexualization. It's not sexualization when the woman is dressed a certain way, showing skin, showing body parts, or accentuating her body parts, and you looking at her in a sexual way. That's not sexualization.
She said faithful and being loyal go together. What you mean, man?
No, it doesn't go together. It doesn't go together. Faithful and loyalty don't go together.
What's the difference?
Well, faithful and loyalty.
Yeah.
Well, faithful in the terms of a relationship would just mean that you was being monogamous with that person. You can still be loyal to that person, right. But I mean, I think that do kind of fall under the same lines because if you was loyal, you wouldn't be cheating on them. So I mean,
she ready to come on here. She ready to debate.
Yeah, she needs to stop doing all that texting and shit. Get your ass online.
My thing is
this too. You all in the comments, Stephanie. Get on here. The link sent. Come on.
Yeah.
But so okay, so then here's the question: if a woman's with a man and she's not having no sexual.
Niggas don't be in your DM asking about your titties.
If a woman is if a woman's flirting with a man verbally and she
she's lying. Remember that time she was on the show last when she was braiding hair? And you remember what she had on? But talking about she don't thirst trap on social media, but she still get DMs talking about let me see them.
That was her when it was braiding hair?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let me see them.
Oh shit.
Let me ask you so Kay, let me ask you a question. When you go out to clubs or you go out certain places, are you showing skin when you go out? Are you dressed a certain way when you go out? Because if you're not dressed like a Muslim woman that's married, I don't want to hear it.
Hey, Stephanie got real quiet. I don't see what takes so long.
Oh yeah, but like I'm saying, this is my thing about loyalty and faithful and loyalty, right? So like a woman could be with a man. So if a woman's with a man and she at work and she constantly flirting with the man, or she flirts on the job, she just not getting with nobody, or dudes is flirting with her, is she being faithful and is she being loyal?
Hey, you remember when Kayla was on here and she was braiding that dude hair? Now she gonna say this on the bottom, talking about she didn't have him out that day. That day, first of all, that's keyword that day. But you remember she had that shirt on, that tank top on, and y'all remember.
Right.
She know what she's doing. That's gonna keep him coming back every week to get his hair retwisted. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the bigger what she said in the movie, the bigger the titty, the bigger the tip. You see what I'm saying? Hey, she wasn't playing.
Hell no.
Hey man, hey, you gotta get it how you live, man. You know.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. Women want to say, "Oh, I'm dressing high, da da da." Yeah, right. But if you showing certain body parts or you enhancing certain body parts in your clothing, then that's why dudes is looking at you a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? That's why dudes.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this then. What about how a woman dress? You get to vibing with a chick, y'all get to go out. It's the first time y'all finna go out. Y'all gonna meet up for the first time. Y'all finna go out somewhere. Y'all going to a nice little restaurant. Y'all been talking for a couple of weeks or whatever. Now y'all finna go out maybe in a couple, after y'all done vibed a little bit or whatever. And she pull up and she just got on some shit that's got ass out, titties out, everything.
I got rules on that. I got rules on that. If we go out. And I'm talking about out like Brown Club.
That nigga said I got rules on that.
Hell yeah. We're not doing the most where this is gonna cause certain type of attention. Yeah. And now you jeopardize putting me in a situation where certain things you got on niggas gonna be disrespectful about. You know what I mean? And then niggas say something, and then you're gonna be looking for me to defend you or check something. and now you put me in that position not to do that, then it's gonna lead me to probably have to get into it with somebody.
But not even. But I'm
now jeopardizing my job. It's a whole snowball effect now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, the workout clothes that women wearing now, for me, it's cool for the gym, I guess. But now I see some of these women like it's going a little bit too far with the workout clothes. Like it's one thing that fits your body. It's another thing when it's just too goddamn small. You know you're a medium, but you got on the small. You know you're small, but you got on the extra small. And you got that shit all the way up in you, separating your ass, separating other stuff.
No, like, that's how they're made.
Some of them, because you got some women that don't even fit in.
But the leggings is made like that. They don't really be having ass either all the time. The leggings is made like that to make it.
Hell no. And then, like, say, like, if you're at the gym, that okay, whatever, it's some gym shit. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna be too picky on it. But then say y'all meet up for lunch, and she got that shit on. This ain't got nothing to do with the gym no more. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna meet here and there. You got regular clothes on. She pull them now. Don't get me wrong. Some of these women look cool in the workout clothes, but I'm talking about the workout clothes where you know you just doing too much, man. It ain't even appropriate in certain places you at.
And I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think, to be honest with you, I think like when a woman got on like baggy sweats, right? Or she got like on a crop top hoodie or something like that. And that actually is like more like, you know what I'm saying? And like even and her body is so crazy. She can't even she can't even hide it no matter what she wears. I feel like that's sexier to me than actually like, you know what I'm saying, wearing the whole tight ass shit. You know what I mean? Because the tight shit is obvious. You know what I'm saying? I actually want to see you in the loose stuff because then that really is going to show me that you really got that shape.
On some real shit, like when I see the women working out with that extra tight shit, that look you talking about, I see more dancers dressing like that, the baggy sweat. They might still have a sports bra on. That should actually look better to me for some reason. I don't know why, but it looks better to me.
Yeah.
The baggy pants when they be out there practicing dancing.
Yeah.
That's make me want to go take the sweatpants off.
Right.
The too tight ass shorts at the gym. Oh man, it's just too much. You know what I mean? What's up? Steph made it to the show.
Oh shit! Here we go.
She said she don't know what you're talking about with this loyalty and faithfulness. She said, then she went on on the internet and looked it up, talking about it's the same thing. So she
I was like, hold up, yeah. No, I sent it to Fred. They go together.
No, I said that. I said it goes together. I mean, because if you're loyal to somebody, you're gonna be faithful to them.
Real says it. He said I don't know the definition. I'm like, hold up.
80, now you backtracking, nigga.
I said that.
Let's go. Let's get the show going now.
I did say that. I said when she said it, I said, yeah, they do kind of go together because you can't be faithful to somebody if you're not. I mean, you can't be loyal to somebody if you're not faithful to them.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. If your girl was telling you, I'm loyal to you, nigga, but I was over there getting put to the mattress, nigga, at Billy Joe's, nigga. She ain't loyal to you, nigga. There's no loyalty, nigga, if a motherfucker not faithful to you.
Do it depend on the situation.
No.
But you know,
see Lauren brought that money back to you.
But you know, being faithful ain't always about something physical. Like being faithful, it ain't always about a physical thing. Like somebody could not be faithful to you and still be loyal coming home. Like
but see
you, and they just loyal to the fact that I'm not going to leave this person. I'm going to stay with this person, but it don't got to be physical. It could be in conversation. She could be flirting. She could be flirting with a motherfucker and talking spicy with somebody else and still come home and be loyal.
Yeah, but see, I feel like the moment that anybody steps out of the relationship, the loyalty is gone.
But that's what I'm saying. They're not actually stepping out the relationship because they're not doing anything physical.
If they entertaining anything else besides you,
They stepping out. I don't give a fuck what's going
Nah,
on.
but you gotta understand. What I'm saying is, a person could be a natural flirt and not even and not on purpose. Like a person could just
That's
be a
that
natural
that's
flirt.
that explanation.
Right?
That's that explanation I was talking about earlier.
Right. And this is the thing too. You think about the people that be talking about, they be at work talking about, oh, I gotta
Husband,
they say I
work,
gotta work husband, work
husband,
wife,
yeah.
work wife, right? Yeah, they're not saying
that should be a real thing.
But here's what I'm saying. They're saying it at work. They're not doing nothing with it, right?
That's what virtual.
Yeah.
They're not doing nothing with the person. They saying that work husband, work wife shit, right? But they ain't doing nothing. Ain't nothing physical going on. And then they going back home. That's not being faithful, but being loyal.
But you could, no, you're right. You could like talk about your spouse to somebody else, kind of, and that would
That's
be like
not being faithful, right?
You know, that I agree with that.
Yeah,
like
that's
whatever's our business,
I
should be
think if you
between us.
talking to somebody else about your spouse, that's not being loyal.
Exactly, I agree.
Why the fuck is you talking your business with your person or somebody else? That kills the loyalty part right there. You know what I mean? So I guess it can go both ways. I guess at the end of the day, it can go both ways.
But they still go together.
No, I think the loyalty part for me is
they
like,
go together.
No, the loyalty part for me is like if somebody else is talking about me and you check
that too. For me. It's all the way around.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah,
it's all the way around.
Could it be loyal? Could she still be loyal if she brought the money back home?
No.
Well, now we're talking a different kind of loyalty now. You feel what I'm saying?
No.
This loyalty about to get real consistent and real beneficial.
Because if you think about it, look, even if a female brings the money home, she could still be taken with money from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think.
Yeah, she can take the money from somebody else.
Hold on. Ben, we got to ask Steph, what's your, from the beginning, what's your 3 non-negotiables from the beginning? Like, you met this man, y'all conversing. What is 3 things that if he say or you learned about in the beginning that is like, oh, nah,
I'm gonna give you 5 because these are my pet peeves. So if you have live meetings,
if
you're a fucking cheater,
women always got some extra shit.
Steph.
Hold on. If you're a cheater,
hold on. You don't
She's
know
been waiting on this.
You don't know he's a cheater until he cheats on you. I need something that from the beginning, because you don't know he's a cheater, and you ain't gonna know he's a cheater in the beginning. So I need something from the beginning, not later on.
If you're inconsistent, if you know when people eat, they be smacking their mouth like a fucking horse. I cannot do that. I can't do it. I won't. If you burp, no.
Steph, I agree.
Manners. I can dig that. Ain't nothing like a burping ass woman.
What kind of woman?
A woman is burping and shit. Oh, I got a nigga don't want nigga to be. That's like chilling with another nigga.
Where'd she go? She said inconsistent. She said smacking. Yeah.
I don't know. See this right here, how her internet not working? This would be a pet peeve for me right here. That right there make me get rid of her. You know?
Your internet ain't consistent enough, Stephanie.
All right, so Steph, you said
I got a call. Sorry, my bad.
You said inconsistent.
Yeah, if you're inconsistent, if you smack your mouth when you eat or you burp when you're eating, that's a fucking no-go. If your hygiene's fucked off, and that's pretty much
hygiene, inconsistent, and smack.
I'm pretty basic. I'm pretty simple though.
Because you damn near tried to give us 5.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. Because I can't hear Rel.
Fix your mic. I mean,
can you hear Rel?
Yeah. I hear you and Rel.
You got to
fix your mic. You good.
Okay. But I can't hear Rel though.
It's your internet.
Come on, Kayla, get up here.
It's your internet.
Send her the link.
No, here y'all go. So y'all just trying to tag team. See, this one I don't like when women get on.
No, we're not. We're having a combo.
How come we ain't never seen two women go at it on this show? But we see a bunch of men go at it. Y'all been trying to tag team with each other.
No, we're not. No. We're just to level the playing field. There's 3 dudes. Let her come on.
All right, I sent her the link.
The women never disagree.
Well, I can't hear him. Is he talking to us?
Yes.
I can hear him.
They got women got women solidarity.
Fix your speaker.
Hold on, let me log off and log back on. Hold up.
They stick together even when they wrong.
Right. They be strong and wrong.
Strong and hella wrong.
Yeah. They don't never disagree with each other, but always want everything we say gotta be fucking we no, that's not true. We be having stone cold facts. Yeah, see, look, you had to change your shirt. That's what
you know what kind of shirt she had on.
Right. We be having, we could tell women actual statistics, actual facts, and they still be like, nah. Oh, she said.
That's her 3 right there.
Young kids. Okay. Well, how young is young?
I know. What up, Kiera?
Kiera, don't come in here with that bullshit. Yes, y'all do. Y'all be on y'all goddamn women power shit so crazy.
That's it.
I think that's another thing too that I can't that I be having a hard time with. Like somebody that just is like so argumentative to the point that they know they're wrong, but they just refuse to like say I'm wrong, refuse to take accountability, refuse to like accept certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, she said no young kids, but her youngest is 2 years old.
See, that's a deal breaker for me.
A 2-year-old?
That's a non-negotiable. No, somebody that's kind of being hypocritical. Because for you to not accept somebody,
she forgot the 4 on the end. Her youngest is 24.
Oh, 24. I was about to say she. Because you was about to have me tight. Now I can understand that though. I can understand that. I get that. Because you like my kid is out the house. I wanna go travel the world. I get it.
Uh-oh. And Tupac ain't on here either to save us.
Look, she wanted to put on the blackest of black shirts with the neck all the way to the neck.
A full t-shirt on.
Yep.
She
last time she had that little G.I. Joe tank top on.
Ben,
I did not.
She didn't even want to show her shoulder. She wanted to make sure the shoulders was
That was not intentional last time. You guys are tripping.
So what's your 3 things, man? You dealt with a dude, you like, nah, I'm good.
From the beginning.
From the beginning, no.
Hygiene.
Okay.
Jealousy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, hold on. Can I rewind with the jealous thing? Jealousy comes later. Because you
it doesn't.
No, listen, can you hear me out?
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to you.
Like 80 said earlier, people show their representative. You don't learn about jealousy until they're emotionally connected to you. You're not going to know they're jealous.
Hey, now
I don't know.
Now I would say you're right, but I'd have been in situations where I went out on the first date with somebody and the chick was ready to fight the goddamn waitress.
Exactly.
I'd have been there.
As men, I know in most situations, even all my female friends, my family, when they've dealt with men and they find out that a dude was jealous, they found out later.
Yeah. Because it's a connection.
From men, it's different. We don't. because we don't instantly react.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So Kayla, give me something else besides jealousy.
Okay, so hygiene, inconsistency.
Okay.
And like I want to guess, I guess I could summarize it as like corniness. You know what I mean?
You don't like corny dudes.
Yeah.
Right. But what's
corny? That's just like an instant like.
What does that mean, corny to you?
If you're texting me every morning like Grand Rising, beautiful queen, like I will ignore the fuck out of you. Like that shit is an instant. That's like the beginning. You're gonna get ignored.
Hey Mac, you ain't even right. That man, he wants to acknowledge that he wants to acknowledge that he got somebody, a nice queen, and he wants to acknowledge her in the morning. That you ain't right.
Okay, if you can't, you text me that, but then you text me later on and you don't know the difference between your and there. Like, no, you cannot do that. Like, if you're gonna speak like you're educated and knowledgeable about what Grand Rising means, you have to be consistent with grammar. Don't do that to me.
But I think they could spell. I think we all shorten our text.
I've heard a lot of women say that shit real, like they don't like niggas that text them good morning, beautiful, and you know this and that. They think that shit is it's crazy though, because as a man you think, oh well, if I let her know I'm thinking about her, or you know whatever it is.
No, it's not that. It's not saying that. It's saying it's what you say. Like I said, like Grand Rising.
You like good morning, but all the extra.
You don't want to hear.
Right.
You don't want to hear Grand Rising Queen Empress.
Exactly.
Because you know you don't really talk like that.
Stuff,
so why are you doing it to my
that type of stuff will turn me off. Like, don't be somebody that you're not. Like, because you can't be consistent with that throughout text messages and throughout the day. You know what I mean? Like when we first meet, but then you text me that all the time, and don't text me all day either, because that means you're not busy, and I don't like that.
The reason he texts you that is your fault, because he met you at the Afrobeat Festival and you had the African raps on. He met you at the Afrobeat Festival and you had the African raps on. This is what he thought he was doing.
But that's interesting that you said that though, Kayla, because some women will flip the script the other way. Like, you haven't texted me all day and this and the other, and they'll hit your fit because we not texting them all day. So it's crazy because you get some women that think that shit is corny, and then you get some women that are damn near expecting you to text them the whole day. Me personally, I ain't got time to text all day.
I think it matters what you're saying. If you're texting all day, like just like to be nosy, like what do you do? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know another thing I hate.
What you doing, ninja?
Yeah, like come on.
You know another thing I hate? I hate when you meet a motherfucker and they want to FaceTime you all the fucking time. Like, goddamn, I got shit to do. I can't stand a bitch that want to FaceTime the whole goddamn time. Like, what are we FaceTiming for? You ain't got nothing else to do? Like, some women want to FaceTime every conversation. Nigga, it's FaceTime.
Not every conversation, but it is healthy to FaceTime sometimes.
Some women
it's not healthy to FaceTime all the time. No, it's not.
Not all the time.
I damn near don't even like having a cell phone. I want to get a house phone. Like, so you can't reach me. If I'm not home, then you can't call me. I'm just not like that. I feel like it's everybody has a preference. I like a busy man. I don't want you to be available for me all the time, because then it gives me time to miss you. It gives me time to do what I need to do.
Yeah,
it gives you time to do what you need to do. And we're not constantly, and then we have something to talk about when we do actually meet up with each other. Like, this and this and this happened. I don't like being on the phone all the time. That's just not my preference. Cell phones and social media have made it just too congested for me. I don't like that much attention.
I agree with
I'm
that.
never gonna lie to y'all. I really think it boils down to, I think what I think women misconstrue sometimes. Sometimes when dudes do that, y'all gotta not, because not every dude knows how to deal with women, right? And some dudes might get excited by y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a dude might be excited by you. You feel what I'm saying? So he might get with you and be like, yo, I'm really feeling shorty, and he just don't know how to. So I think it comes to a point where you got to really talk to him and be like, yo, listen, I like you, but you're making me a little. So I need you to slow it down. And
I agree with you, Ralph. But we could tell the difference. Like there's guys that will text you nonstop, right? Like just to be nosy and see what the fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? And we get like an insecure vibe. Like, you feel me? And then they'll text you every fucking 2 minutes. Like, come on now, right? I don't like that. It's like Kayla said.
But is it that he's being nosy, or is that
he's being really, nosy and overly mushy? Like, no, people need space too. And then back to what Don said, we don't expect perfection. That's not what we expect. Everybody falls short. Even we fall short. Nobody expects perfect.
Steph,
just
he
be
might
reasonable.
be excited, Steph, he might be excited, Steph.
My thing is, if we're having a good conversation, I'm not going to keep texting. You can call me then at that point because my hands are busy probably. You know what I mean? Like, I have other stuff to do. At that point, you can call me. You don't need to FaceTime me, but you can call me and we can have that conversation, a good conversation if it's interesting. But do not, what you doing me to death. Do not, because I'm not doing shit at this point. Don't even talk to me because it's like, and then it's just the WYD. You know what I mean?
You know where what you're doing came from, though? You know where it came from, right?
It needs to go back where it came from. Because that's annoying. It's annoying.
I'm gonna tell you where. Now let me tell you where it came from. Because, and I know that women say this all the time. Some people don't like the random call or the random FaceTime. So a dude might say, "What you doing?" as a, let me see what you doing before I call you.
Why can't you just say, do you mind if I call you in like 10, 15 minutes? Are you going to be busy? Don't say that. Or if you do want to know what I'm doing later, just say, hey, do you have plans later? I was thinking we could do such and such and such. Do not tell me what you're doing. Use your words. And tell me what you want to know. Cause
that's how you know this shit is hella watered down, man. Because, like, there used to be a standard, right? Like, back in the day, you get a girl number, you write the number down, you'll call her. If you tell her you're going to call her at 8, she going to be by that phone at 8 o'clock if she want to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so that was pretty much the standard. It really didn't go too many different ways. Like, you
got to think about it. Back in the day, if you just going to call somebody, you just going to call them. Because
no,
really,
what I'm saying, the reason why I'm saying is like this, because it was kind of set standard. Everyone had to communicate. Now you got a lot of people that are non-sociable people. You got a lot of people now that would prefer text messages over calls. You got a lot of people that text me. They don't like to talk because they've lost their social skills. Social media and the internet and people having the ability to isolate themselves and still be able to go on with their life has lowered people's social skills. People don't know how to talk anymore. People don't know how to converse anymore. And like, even when you're doing business, I hate when I'm doing business with somebody and they want to send me a bunch of text messages. One phone call can eliminate all that bullshit. Then we on the same page. But through text messages, you don't know what a motherfucking temperature is. You don't know, what they own. You know what I mean? You might not understand what they talking about through text. So, but back in the day, that was the only way you communicate. You had to talk to somebody. You had to get on the phone. You had to call somebody. You had to talk to them. Now people hide behind a text message. You can text message. You could be having a good text message back and forth like Kayla was saying, and then somebody have a problem with the last text that was sent, and now they got the option whether they want to text you back right now or an hour and a half fucking later because they don't want to answer that question right now or they don't want, you feel me? So it's taking accountability away. So I'm old school. If it's an important conversation, call me. You feel me? If it's something to talk about,
I'm not even gonna lie too. I'm not even gonna lie. If I meet somebody and I ask them for their number, and they say I give you my Instagram, I'm not even want to talk to you no more. I'll take your Instagram still, but I don't even want. I don't want to talk
because I ain't not following. I'm not no fan. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get a number out, then she don't really want to talk to him.
I'm nosy, so I be asking for Instagrams because what you be doing?
I want the Instagram. I want the followers. Now, if you don't follow me back, then I'm gonna unfollow you. But
it's not about followers for me. I'm just nosy because what are you posting? What are you doing? It's gonna tell me a lot about your character. So I'm doing research. That's investigation for me.
But Kayla, that's what I said earlier. If I get your Instagram and I see a chick is thirst trapping, that's going to change how I want to talk to you.
Exactly.
That's going to change how I want to get with you. Because if you give me your Instagram and I go in there and you thirst trapping, now it goes from me. Maybe I looked at you in a relationship form when I met you, but now I look at your Instagram. Now I just want to smash.
Yeah,
because you thirst trap.
Like
if you go on her page and it's hella Cash App, and she got her Cash App on there.
Well, you know what? I was thinking about putting mine on mine but I don't know why. But still, just say for instance, I go on a guy's page and he's posting cars and I met him and he didn't, necessarily have a car that he's posted up with on his Instagram. He's immediately a liar. It's all about shoes and clothes.
So
you don't ever have on no work uniform. Nothing.
So you say
don't nobody get on
hold on. So you say you met him and he was in the 2000 Ford Explorer, and then you go on his Instagram and he's sitting in front of a whole bunch of cutlasses and all that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I agree with you with that because I don't even.
What if he's a ballet worker
in a cutlass? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I agree.
He might work ballet, so he's always in front of a bunch of different cars.
Okay, but they're not his. So you're giving that perception that you live a life that you don't really live, which you're gonna try to rope me into or make me believe because you're believing your own lies.
What about the women in the gym that always posing sideways when we know that ain't your butt?
It is sometimes. Hold on now. A profile, like a booty profile?
I said that's thirst trapping. That's thirst
trapping.
That's flexing a muscle from the side. That's not
you didn't work out with them to get that.
Or they taking pictures of a vacation that they didn't pay for, like they do that shit all the time.
Yeah, what about them?
They do that shit all the time.
They don't take the picture of the dude that's sitting across the table that paid for it.
I got one better for y'all. They posting pictures at every fancy restaurant, and then you go to their house, and the mattress is on the floor.
And what you got? You got Dior, Chanel. She got all the purses, but can't get a bed frame.
Damn. Cereal on top of the refrigerator.
Yeah, see, I don't fake the front on my social media. That's just what I do.
I'm about to ask that. Is that a deal breaker?
That's another deal breaker.
That was a deal breaker for me.
If I come to a woman's house and she got cereal on top of her refrigerator, that's a deal breaker.
Wait a minute now. God damn it.
She like, you can stay tonight.
My cereal is on top of my refrigerator.
Room back here. I went in the room, the mattress was on the floor. I can't do that.
The mattress on the floor?
What's wrong with the cereal on top of the refrigerator?
That means
I still do that sometimes.
That's storage up there.
There's not storage.
I just want to say I agree with the whole mattress. So I have like a bed and a bed frame, but I personally, I want to start sleeping on the floor, literally, because my back's been hurting. I fell asleep the other day on the floor just on accident, and my back don't hurt no more. So me personally, I got a whole ass bed. I got a bed frame, but
your mattress on the floor.
But we're not.
My mattress on the floor.
We're not talking about sleeping on the floor.
Take your cell phone and go walk to your bedroom right now.
We're not sleeping in the
I'm just saying it's better on the back.
Take your cell phone and go to your bedroom right now.
You need a new mattress. Birkins and Chanel bags and shit on your IG. You also ain't doing that. So that's a big difference. It's different if you was on there posting at Nobles and motherfucking Chanel and all this other shit, and then we come to your shit and you got a pissy ass mattress on the floor. We gonna talk. We gonna talk.
And the nigga Don say no pillowcases either.
Pillowcases looking like tea bags and shit.
Oh my gosh.
Let me tell you, this is some real shit, and this is no cap. I literally had this happen to me. I met a shorty. So first of all, I thought like the way if you looked at her Instagram, I was like, oh, you would think shorty was out here. I thought she. I go back to her place. First of all, the building. I was like, this is in the Bronx in New York. So I was looking at the building like, because the way it looked on Instagram, like she had a door. She didn't post like she had, but the way her Instagram looked, you would have thought we was going to a building with a doorman or a building with the damn camera on the intercom. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, we get to the building. I'm like, okay. We go upstairs to the apartment, and I'm not knocking the apartment. It's a studio apartment.
That's why knocking that. A female house like that.
I'm not knocking that it was a studio apartment. It's New York City. Cool. My issue was I went to use the bathroom. The shower curtain had 5 hooks on the 12-hole shower curtain.
Oh shit! That nigga. Hey, spread that motherfucker as far as they could, huh?
I seen that before. The 12 hooks, but I mean 5 hooks on the 12-hole shower.
Oh shit!
This is what crazy. This is what got me tight. This is what got me mad. You could go to dollar store and get you some fucking hooks.
You really can. They're only like even at Walmart, they're like $2 or $3.
You could. It's so many places, especially.
That's your deal breaker. If you see a bathroom like that,
yo, bro, it don't stop there. It don't stop there.
Curtains, sheets as window curtains. No. That's out.
You know the worst? The worst is if you stay night, take a shower, and you get out the shower and the towel get wet, but it's still hard. I can't do that one, man. That's nasty as hell.
I didn't want to take a shower.
I was like, how the towel wet? This motherfucker still hard.
Bro, I said I'm gonna wait till I get home. I'm gonna wait till I get home to do everything.
Oh shit!
What the hell kind of situations are you guys crazy?
This is some good info. These motherfuckers are really into details. So I'm
into details.
That's real.
That's just standard. Like where are you sleeping at?
It's a couple of signs that you'll know when you go to a female house what type of female she is. And I'm gonna give y'all a list. I'm gonna let y'all know what it is, all right?
Yeah, let's give us the breakdown.
No, but 80, leave the cereal off the refrigerator out because that's not raggedy.
It's my personal list. No, cereal on top of the refrigerator is a definite fucking F. But look, check it out. But check it out. If she ain't got the back to her remote control, she fucking that night. You fucking that night. You fucking on the first date. I'm telling you right now, the first night. If the remote control ain't got the back control.
Maybe your ex-boyfriend took
it. I want to hear you all the way through, bro, because you got me laughing. I ain't never thought about that one. If you ain't got the back to the remote control.
And I will only let that slide if you got kids. I will only let that slide.
I'm trying to tell you, if you go to a woman's house and she got the back of the remote control off, you get some draws that night, guaranteed. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. That's the first thing. That's the first thing. The second thing is if she ain't got the toilet paper on the roll when you go to use the bathroom, if the toilet paper is like sitting on the back of the toilet seat, or if it's not on the actual roll, she nasty. It ain't that nothing going on, nigga. She nasty, nigga. I'm telling you now, nigga. Because why the roll ain't on the goddamn toilet paper? Nigga, she nasty. That's number two. Hey, that's number two. All right, and then number three, if you go into that refrigerator, and it smells when you open it up, oh, we're done. Right then and there, I'm out. We don't got nothing else to talk about. If there's any odor coming out your refrigerator, we're done. We're done. If your microwave look like a nuclear bomb went off in that bitch because you don't wipe your microwave out, I'm good, bitch. I don't even want to heat up nothing. I'm gone. I don't want to eat no more. I'm done.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
No, that's true. Inside the microwave, that's how you can tell. Inside the oven, if you look in there and shit ain't right, the fridge, that's a red flag.
If she live in any apartments, they got Vista, South, Acre, Park, Home, any of that shit in it. Garden, nigga, oh God, I'm not pulling the bitch. I'm not, if her shit say Vista, Sierra, any of that shit on it, any of the titles in her apartment complex, do not go. If it say Grove, any of that shit, do not go. I don't know what's going on. I'm not fucking with her. Period, point blank.
Say Grove.
Hey, I'm telling you, if it got any of them names in it, South, Hill, Park, Plaza, Terrace, if it got any of them names in it, I'm good.
What does that mean, though? What's wrong with them names?
Think about it.
They're usually ghetto
Garden
or Section 8 or housing.
Lakeview.
Hey, I'm good.
Terrace.
Hey, Terrace is the first.
Oh, 80.
Terrace, she might lose my number. Don't even make
80. I need you to add.
If you go to her house,
I need you to add the shower curtain rings. I need you to add the shower curtain rings to the list.
Shower curtain rings. All right, we'll put that on the list. If you go to her house and her screen on her motherfucking window is open only at the bottom, like somebody was sticking their hand, that's a little no, bitch. I'm dead. No, I don't want that to do with you. I know what's going on over here.
Yeah. And if the blinds of the window was fucked up, if there's some missing blinds in the window,
it's a wrap. And them blinds is a motherfucker. If I can see inside, if your blinds is closed and I can see inside your house, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Hey, what'd you say? If the blinds closed, but they still open?
If the blinds closed, I can still see what you watching on
TV. Look like somebody still doing like this, looking through it. Oh no, I'm good.
No. You guys must have been in all of these situations.
Hey, for real. I'd have been all in. I'm telling you. I'm good. I'm not gonna do none of it.
I agree with the toilet paper roll though, and the toilet paper roll has to be facing in the right direction.
If she invites you over to eat, and all she ever talk about making is fucking tacos, I'm cool. She ain't got
that's a good go-to.
I like tacos, but I don't want tacos every time I come to your house. If that's all you make tacos, and that's tacos.
Oh, listen, 80. Yeah. You ain't even getting to the food. If I come to your house and you hiding dirty dishes, like you just put, like you
hide dirty dishes.
Hide dirty dishes.
How do you hide dirty dishes?
I went to a church. This shorty,
that's some New York shit right there. That must be some East Coast shit.
This is no cap, no lie. I went to put some wings in the air fryer, and I pull out the air fryer. This air fryer ain't look like it been washed in weeks.
Oh man.
Yeah. Y'all got to do better.
If I open your closet door and it looked like you fake cleaned up and just took everything and just threw it in the closet.
Is she sweeping the carpet? I'm
telling you, listen.
This is crazy.
Here's the real one though. Here's the real one. Because this fucked me up one day. I'm gonna keep it real with you. And I was like, this bitch got the audacity. Girl made me something to eat, and I was taking it to leave with me or whatever. She put the shit inside the goddamn blue bonnet and had the nerve to say, "Bring my Tupperware back." Oh, bitch!
Oh no!
In the old blue
butter
bonnet,
container.
In the old blue bonnet.
Yeah, no.
She put it in the country crock.
In the country crock. But then had
bring it back.
Bring my Tupperware back.
Bring it back is crazy.
Bring my Tupperware back. Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I never thought of that. That might be a good alternative.
Girl.
I never used it. I mean, shit. Now that I'm thinking about it,
it's a black thing. It's definitely a black thing.
It makes sense, right?
But Steph, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong, but to talk about bring my Tupperware back.
Wait, Don said if she doesn't have ice trays, I'm out.
You can imagine how I looked at it. Like, bring your Tupperware
Oh,
I buy Sonic ice, so I don't have ice trays.
Listen. You know,
I don't have none of that. I have a button.
You know what it is for me? You know what it is for me as a man? I'm neat. I'm neat. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm neat. Like, yeah, my clothes. The only thing I might have to put away is like my clothes here and there. But I'm not a like neat or messy and dirty is two different things. Right. You can be a little messy. You got to have some clothes on your bed. You know, you got because you switching up outfits, whatever. I get that. But dirty is that's a whole nother monster. Like if I look behind your toilet and the little things on your toilet is mad dirty, the little
things with the little plastic things around it.
If that shit is dirty.
What did he say? What was dirty? I couldn't even hear.
The dinner on the bottom of the toilet, in the back of the toilet, that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Behind the
What you doing all back there though? Just go pee and get out that girl bathroom. Why you doing that?
Hey, we be looking at shit like y'all be looking at shit.
When we walk in the
bathroom, we be all in y'all cabinets and shit. We try to see what type of motherfucking medicine and shit y'all taking. I want to see what's going on.
Oh, I definitely go in the medicine
She got
cabinet.
Antibiotics for this motherfucker. What she in this motherfucker taking? What the fuck she got?
No, I don't do any of that.
Look, and I'm in pharmacy, so I know what all that shit means. So. Like, nigga, why are you taking this?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like,
don't touch me.
What you need this for?
Kayla, I ain't gonna lie to you. If the toilet is dirty, if your toilet is not clean, period, I'm already saying you disrespecting your coochie because you got to sit down. I don't have to sit down.
I've been to a lot of men's houses that have booty cinnamon, so I am just not. I mean, I won't even. It's
what's
over.
Booty cinnamon? Hold up.
Hey, hold on.
Y'all lacing me up right now. What's booty cinnamon?
Booty cinnamon, like the little crumbs on the back of the toilet from when you wipe.
Hell no.
Booty cinnamon.
That's nasty.
You talking about that splatter, boy? The splatter.
Booty cinnamon.
The booty cinnamon,
man.
Oh
nigga,
shit!
You learn something new every day.
Hey, I'm learning right now. I'm like, okay, this is I'm making a mental list. Like, this is what you gotta check. The medicine cabinet. Like, what you gotta look
and
for.
Listen, here's my thing too. You know what was crazy too? Shorty with the 5 rings. Shorty with the 5 ring curtain. You know what was crazy about that too? So it was crazy. So I didn't sleep with her. I didn't do anything with her, right? Because I was like, I can't. Mentally, I can't even fix myself to do anything. When I woke up.
Don, you crazy.
This is what I woke up to. I woke up. I looked to I'm like, you know how you do the fake wake up? You like pretending like you still sleep. And I'm like, I'm looking. So she had a little dog. She had a little, what are them, Yorkies? She had a little Yorkie. The Yorkie must have on the floor, missed the wee-wee pad, right? I'm seeing her go clean this up. I see her take mad toilet paper, paper towels, right? So then she soaks it up with the paper towel. She throws that out. I see her grab a towel and one of the Swiffer, but it wasn't a Swiffer. It was like one of those other like square mop things.
Yeah.
I see her towel, pour some soap and water on the floor, and you like using this as a mop. I said, "What the fuck is your mop?"
Hey, she was trying to make a way.
You don't want to go to the discount store for nothing.
That's why the towel is still crunchy when y'all go over there, because that's what they're using it.
Scratching your shit up, fresh out the shower, getting scratched up by all that.
No.
That's the most nasty feeling, bro. For real.
That's
why they be having crunchy towels.
Hey,
what causes that though?
Hey, what about?
I've never seen that.
What about women that let their pets sleep in their bed with them?
No pets.
No.
That's like kids with no diapers.
Y'all not gonna believe me. Y'all not even gonna believe. I'm telling y'all. See, at 47 years old, and when you've been outside, life really happened. And I swear to God, y'all not gonna believe me. A whole nother chick. I promise you. I was on. Shorty used to work with me in the club. She used to be my cashier for me and my team. I was trying to get with Shorty for years, never got with her. She ended up getting with one of the DJs, had a kid with him. Then she spun the block on me years later. She has a dog. I go to her house one night. I'm like,
look, he's itching just thinking about it.
Yeah. Yo, I'm like, you're not gonna put the dog there? She was like, no, just come on. I said, what? I said, fuck, is this a threesome? You gotta get the dog out of here. Like,
I believe you because I've had that happen to me before.
No,
real shit.
Yeah, and she was dead serious she was dead serious trying to keep the dog in the bed while we was going through it. She literally was going. I said, what are you talking about? I said, nah, see, this is crazy.
Her and that dog be doing stuff when nobody's around. I had a guy do that to me before, and the dog licked me in the process. And I'm like, I gotta go.
No.
Yeah.
The dog lick you where?
Like it was on my face, not nowhere. They were both licking me, okay?
She had a threesome.
No, it was disgusting. That was some disgusting shit. I would never. I was like, I have to go.
I really stopped fucking with
There's people out there like that. That shit's nasty.
Yeah, I was like, this don't make no sense that the dog is staying.
Yeah, put the dog outside of the door. Don't have the dog in the room, not on the bed, nowhere.
Some of the motherfuckers, they dog be like their kid, man. They treat that motherfucking dog better than they treat humans.
80, I don't want to hear nothing about no dog. 80. I don't want to hear nothing about no dog being like no goddamn kid, because you're not gonna have your goddamn kid in the bed with us when we doing it.
Oh no, you're right about that. But what I'm saying is, shit, the way the motherfuckers treat that damn dog, nigga, they gonna put you out before they put that dog out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you,
I got put out because I was done. I left.
A motherfucker gonna put you out about the animal.
Yo,
this is shit. Just so y'all know, this is a commercial break.
What is it?
This goddamn Canada Dry strawberry fruit splash. This shit fire.
That shit fire. Yeah, the motherfucker.
This is fire. This Canada Dry.
No.
Y'all gotta go get it. That's all I gotta say about that.
Thanks for the plug.
I should have put me back in the hospital.
So deal breakers are no animals in the bed.
That's a no-go.
Hygiene, both on yourself and your house and your vehicle.
In the vehicle.
Let's just keep it real.
All the rings on your shower. All the rings and hooks on your shower.
What's the count? What's the count? How many you gotta have? Or how many? If you got a shower curtain, that whole rings, you have 8. You got at least have 8 of the shower rings on it.
It's 12. No, you have to have all 12. They come in a pack and they come with extra.
No, but sometimes they break sometimes. But you can't have 5 on a 12 though.
They break. You go to the store that day.
Nigga, they was trying to stretch that bitch all the way out.
Or you just get the one where you just put the pole through it, and then you don't have to worry about rings. There's so many options.
Right. But you don't invite somebody to your house knowing your house look like this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and then the other shit she had.
Some people don't care.
She had she had a coffee table and a nightstand holding up her TV. I said, what is this?
You said she had a what?
What? A coffee table and a nightstand holding up her the shit was holding up her TV. I said, what is this?
I'm trying to figure out where you what kind of females y'all be talking to seeing
not me. I ain't had that.
Yo, no, Steph.
Roby in the hood. Roby in the hood.
Real in the hood.
No, Steph. Listen, Steph. The towel mop, the 5 rings, and the coffee table nightstand TV holder. That's always the same person.
Oh yeah, she was just hard. She was just going through some hard times. I didn't know that was all the same person.
You could have got her some shower rings.
She was going.
I couldn't stick around for that, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
The shower too. If I go, I mean, a ring around the tub, pubes on the soap, like.
But you
said crazy on the soap.
Pubes on the soap, on the shower from shaving. I don't know. Just any of that is disgusting.
Kayla, my father raised me. I don't care whether
that's grimy.
My father raised me. Anybody coming to visit you,
this was a thing.
Anytime we always cleaned up. We clean up the whole. Anytime we knew we had people coming over, we cleaned up the whole house.
Mm-hmm.
We cleaned up the whole house. So that stayed with me. So whenever I had people coming to my apartments, coming to visit, a chick coming by to visit, like the only way, and like I said, I might be a little messy, but I ain't no dirty nigga. So like, even if somebody spontaneously popped up on me, my house wouldn't look crazy. You feel what I'm saying? It wouldn't look crazy to the point where you don't even want to sit down on the sofa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've been in those situations.
Yeah.
And it's disgusting. In the bed sheet as a window curtain.
I can't, yeah.
That's terrible.
Oh my God.
There's too many options. There's too many. I mean, $3. I've seen window curtains for cheap.
Right.
I just feel like a bed sheet. I have friends with money that still do that. They have enough money to get curtains and they don't.
All the money they had just to move in.
Yeah, but you tell me you've been living there for a year and you have sheets up as a curtain, it's a wrap.
See, I'll be the nigga that won't put it on the window. I'll just go sleep in the hallway so you can't see me.
If you at that stage, should be inviting nobody over, then you should be focused on getting.
Yeah, don't invite nobody. You should
I feel like my house isn't really ready for company. And even if they say I'm not gonna judge you, still
they still will.
They're gonna judge you.
Well.
Or it better be somebody already.
Don't invite nobody over. I ain't inviting nobody over.
What if they got drapes, but it don't cover like the whole window?
No, you know why I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. I don't.
Let me see.
She did. Look, because you're supposed to have 2 curtains. You know what I'm saying? Right there. Look, Steph's supposed to have 2 curtains.
Good together.
She's supposed to have 2 so it can cover the whole window. She got 1 and 1. That's all. She got a little space. She got a little space in that corner right there. She
didn't buy the right length, and she didn't.
Nigga said she got 1 and 1. Them 2 supposed to be on 1 window. Because you're supposed to be able to put a knot up on the side in the daytime.
Yeah. She's stretching them. She's stretching them motherfuckers right there, boy.
Even that's better than a sheet. At least there was an attempt.
Yeah, I'll take that over a sheet. Steph, you stretching them curtains right there. Them curtains is holding
I'm working on this room. So I went to the store and I thought the panels were going to be bigger, but they're not big enough. But I haven't got back to the store. I got to get 2 more. So I'm like, I'm not going to take them down. So I was like, I'll fucking leave them. And then, but yeah, I've been working on this room for like 2 months. So it's just kind of a pain in the ass.
Okay. We give you
that's a full size sheet you got on there.
I had white ones up before.
But listen though, I've had to DIY. My friend, she didn't have a lot of money, and I was trying to help her DIY her house and get her shit together. Do you know that I cut the ends of a flat sheet because it has that little lip, on the flat sheet? You cut the hole in there and stick the bar through there, and it makes curtains. If sheets are cheaper for you, you could do that by any means, but you have to make it work. Yeah. So if you're gonna do a sheet, do a flat sheet and make it look like a curtain. DIY.
Don't be in there.
The shit ain't cheap these days. Like these. They charge you an arm and a leg for 2 panels, so I just got to get 2 more. But I do think, I mean, I'm going to keep it a buck. I am a little hood. I haven't put a sheet up, but I think it just makes better sense as far as cost wise, because it doesn't make sense to pay $45 for 2 panels that are this big when, you know what I'm saying? So, and this is just like
you can get a flat sheet and make that into curtains.
It makes more sense than it doesn't make sense to spend $90 on some 4 panels. It's just kind of crazy.
You better find Big Lots.
They don't have any here. They closed them all. They closed them all down.
Ross is not closed. Marshalls, TJ Maxx, they all got the same thing. Burlington.
Hey, Kay.
Hey, Ben.
Y'all never met each other, huh?
Who?
Have y'all two ever met each other?
Who?
You and Steph.
I don't know.
Never mind. Never mind.
Steph, you over there trying to buy the goddamn silk cashmere window curtains. You better go to Walmart and get that rough material.
I do believe. Because I learned from my experience, because I mean, I'm balling on a budget just like everybody else, but I do feel like if I'm going to spend my money, I would rather go with quality over quantity because it will last longer.
Hey, real. If you go to a chick house and she got a swamp cooler, it's a wrap. Nigga, we ain't hanging out.
Wait a minute now. There's a lot of places that don't have central air.
And the one in the window, if she got that motherfucker, man, you in the wrong place, man.
And I ain't gonna go there.
There's a lot of places that you can go that don't have central air.
You in the wrong place.
That bitch got pigeons coming all through the window. I'm good.
No. Listen.
I'm a fucking bird that fit through the crack where they sealed off at.
Can I just say something? Okay, in New York, it is more acceptable because a lot of some people might live in an older, their apartment could be beautiful.
I don't give a fuck about that.
No, 80. Listen, I'm telling you, 80. This is no cap. There's no bullshit. Some places in New York, they can't build central air systems.
I lived in Brooklyn for 3 years. It is you have to have a swamp cooler and all that stuff in the window. They don't have central air. The buildings are too low.
Brooklyn wouldn't be getting no play there.
It's like that.
Brooklyn got play.
No,
Brooklyn got play. Swamp cooler and all.
Oh yeah, that's a definitely. The empty alcohol bottles in the window.
That's terrible. Oh no,
yeah, that's different.
And on top of the fridge, if it's decorations,
don't keep no alcohol bottles.
The
empty alcohol.
If you don't take your fucking decorations down, if you still got Christmas decorations in July, I'm not fucking with you. You lazy.
Yeah. Okay, so I did that once because I really liked my tree that year. Why y'all get quiet?
Everybody got tired. Now you hit everybody at once.
I did. I really liked my tree.
With that being said, because it's midnight where 80 at, so you know what I'm saying? Then they gotta get up and
at 5 a.m.
We gonna cut it off. But yeah, man, thank y'all again for coming on tonight, letting everybody know the do's and the don'ts and what we not tolerating. Whatever you ain't tolerating, please don't change it for nobody. Stand on it. Please. The right person gonna appreciate them boundaries y'all create. So don't adjust your boundaries for nothing and nobody. Period. And that's all I gotta say on that. You know, that's it.
Guys, it was a good
another non-negotiable for me is
this thing got the whole show still going.
I just want to show my refrigerator in the back with my cereal on top.
Ain't nothing wrong with that cereal
I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Y'all can go see it on camera. You cannot have big feet. I don't like big feet.
What do you got? You got to match her body size?
In the same size shoe.
Yo, if you can wear my shoe, if you can wear my sneakers, we done.
And that hair rag got to be washed a couple times a week. I don't know what the fuck be on that goddamn hair rag, but that shit smell like bong water. They got to wash it.
Because they wear it outside. That's the problem.
They got to wash that motherfucker a couple times a week.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm done. I'm
a
done.
couple times a week.
See, yeah, there's
Well,
a lot of deal
we'll do it
breakers.
again, man. I'll send some invites to y'all, man. Just let me know if y'all can make it on the show.
You
All
already.
right. Have a good night, you guys. It was great seeing you. You guys look great.
All right. Get them curtains.
Bye,
Get them
you
curtains.
guys.
Get them curtains.